Hi everyone, Steve and Daniele here, holistic health coach and founder of Team Euphoric. Today I'm going to be taking you through some exercises to help with thoracic mobility. Before we get started, I'd just like to take this time to remind you that if you are interested in obtaining a copy of this board that you see to my right, I will be uploading a picture of it onto our Instagram account as well as our Facebook page, so be on the lookout for that. I will also be including a link in the description box to our Instagram account as well as our Facebook page. Before I demonstrate the actual exercises, quick recap about what we learned last week. We have hundreds of joints in the human body. However, for the purposes of the mobilizations and stretches, we will just be focusing on the 11 major joints in the body. Starting most inferiorly, we have our ankles. Moving one segment above that, we have our knees. One segment above that, we have our hips. Moving up to our lumbosacral joint. Up above that, we have our intervertebral lumbar and thoracic joints. So that's our lumbar column and our thoracic column. Moving outward from there, most proximal we have our shoulder joint, then distally we have our elbow and wrist joints. If we come back in, we have our intervertebral cervical joints, so our cervical column, and then superior to that, the most superior is going to be our atlanto-occipital joint, so where our atlas meets our occipital bone. Now that we've discussed the major joints of the body, let's go on to the exercises. There are two exercises that I will be demonstrating today, the first being the rib grab. For the rib grab, you are going to lie down on your side. Your hand is going to be placed underneath your ribs. Your leg is going to be bent, so you are going to have your foot hooked behind your opposite knee. You are then going to inhale as you rotate your body outward. So you're going to rotate with your shoulder first, then follow through with your head. Exhale, and as you exhale, you want to try and pull those ribs. So you want to get a nice stretch and really open up those ribs. Then you are going to come back to the start and repeat the process 10 more repetitions before moving on to the opposite side. Next is going to be your thoracic mobility in 4 points, so that's kneeling. We have 3 positions for this one exercise. First position, you're on your hands and your knees. Your hand is behind your head. You're going to inhale as you bring your elbow between your hand and opposite leg. Then you're going to exhale, try and get a little bit farther. You're going to inhale as you come up, bringing that elbow to the sky. Exhale, try and get a little bit farther into a stretch. Second position, same thing, only your hand, back of your hand is going to be underneath your lumbar spine. On your hands and your knees, you are inhaling as you bring your elbow down towards the ground. Exhaling, try and go a little farther back. Then you're going to inhale, bring that elbow towards the sky. Exhale, try and get a little bit farther. Final position, we have a straight arm, hands and knees. We are going to inhale as we reach to the opposite side of the room, bringing that arm all the way between our opposite arm and leg. Exhale as we try and get farther back. And then inhale as you open up the chest and reach for the sky. Exhale, try and go as far back as you can. One thing to note with the thoracic mobility in 4-point position, you want to perform each position 10 times before you progress to the next position. Once you have completed all 3 positions 10 times each, you may then progress to the opposite side. One other thing to note is that all exercises will be performed at a breathing pace. You're not going to rush it and you're not going to go extremely slow. Whatever your breathing pace is, that is the pace at which you are going to perform these exercises. Now, let me demonstrate. The first exercise is going to be the rib grab. For the rib grab, all you need are either 2 foam rollers, or you can use 1 foam roller for your knee and then place your hand behind your head for support or get a rolled up towel. You are going to lie down with your hand under your head for support or on top of a foam roller or yoga mat. Place your right foot, hook it behind your knee. Then you are going to place your knee on top of the foam roller. Your hand is going to go underneath your ribs. You are going to inhale as you roll out to the side, pulling your ribs. You are then going to exhale and look away. Then you are going to come back. So again, hands under ribs, head supported with either foam roller, yoga mat, or hand. You are going to inhale as you roll out, exhale, look away, and come back. Next is going to be the thoracic mobility in 4-point. For this exercise, we have 3 positions. First position, you are on your hands and your knees. Your hand is behind your head. You're going to inhale as you go down, exhale as you bring your elbow between your knee and your opposite arm. Then you're going to inhale as you come up. Exhale as you bring your elbow up to the ceiling. So you're inhaling. Exhale as you try to go farther. Inhale. Inhale as you go down. Once you can't go any farther, exhale. Try and get a little deeper. Then inhale up to the ceiling. And exhale. Second position, same thing, only your hand, the back of your hand, is going to be on your lower back. You're going to inhale. Exhale. Then inhale as you bring your elbow up to the ceiling. And exhale. Inhale down. And again, up to the ceiling, inhale. Once you've gone as far as you can, exhale. Last position, straight arm. You are going to inhale. Exhale, try and go farther. Inhale up. Exhale as you try and go farther. Inhale down, keeping your arm nice and straight. Exhale, try and bring your arm as far to the opposite side of the room as you can. Then inhale as you come up, arm up to the ceiling. Exhale. Really try and point your fingers as close to the ceiling as you can. So again, those three positions. First position, hand behind your head. Second position, hand behind your back. Third position, straight arm. That covers today's video on thoracic mobility exercises. Next week, I'm going to be showing you how you can touch your toes in 2 minutes. If you liked the video that you saw, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and I will see you again next time.